everyone, I'm Jess from Jessica's Art Studio, and today I'm going to show you guys a project for my drawing kit. Bug cards, okay? So I made a whole rainbow of bug cards. I still have to do my pink and my black card just to finish off my collection. But I just want to show you guys what I've made to give you some inspiration for this project today. You can look up a whole bunch of ways to draw bugs online. There's so many different kinds of beetle bugs. So this is my red one, and then I'm going to do them all in rainbow order, and then I have orange and yellow, my favorite, and then green and blue, love that one, and purple. Okay, so for this project we're going to use a couple of things from the kit. You guys are going to have a couple of sheets of drawing paper. I actually cut mine down to be super small because I wanted to make a bunch of these and I didn't want to use up all of my construction paper or all of my drawing paper. So feel free to cut them down if you want to make these a little bit smaller. So you're going to need your drawing paper, whatever colors of construction paper you want to use. I have my wax crayons here that we're going to use today, my pack of Crayola markers. I also am going to use a glue stick. I do not believe this is in the drawing kit, so if you guys have a glue stick laying around, this might be helpful. I'm also going to use my ultrafine Sharpie and my regular permanent marker, and then my mechanical pencil, and potentially you might want to use your ruler if that helps you sketch things out or make sure they're all the same size. Feel free to use that today too. Okay, so what I've actually already done is use my mechanical pencil and I sketched out my last two bugs for my pink and my black kit. I always do this with pencil first because if you make a mistake, it's always easiest to erase, okay? Now that I have them drawn out in pencil, I'm actually gonna go back in with my Sharpie and my ultrafine, my permanent marker and my ultrafine Sharpie, just to bring a little bit more definition to my beetle bug shapes, right? It really makes them pop off the page like that. So I'm going to start with my big one here and go nice and slow on this step. Take your time. This way, when I go to add color with my markers and my crayons, my design won't get lost. I'll still be able to see it really nice and bold. Awesome, looking good so far. I can tell I've had a lot of coffee today because my hand is really shaky. And lines down the middle. This one was a very intricate beetle. And you can definitely make up your own beetles too. Don't feel like you have to draw ones that already exist. Voila! Now for my second one. Beetle bug eyes. This one is like a stripy beetle with little arms. And little legs. And you know what? For those lines down the back, I'm actually going to switch it up and do my ultrafine Sharpie since they are pretty skinny, delicate lines. Alright, couple more lines left. Now the reason that I'm going to use both markers and crayons today is because I like the way that they kind of contrast each other. You can see, for example, on my little blue beetle here, it gives it just some texture. It looks really different. This dark orange, this dark yellow was my marker and the light yellow is my wax crayon. Same with the blue. The dark blue was my marker, the light blue was my wax crayon. So that's what I'm going to do for my last two. I think this one's going to be my, on my black paper, a black beetle, And this one's going to be on my pink for a pink beetle. So color these however you want to. You guys can sort of watch as I decide to fill mine in here. I'm gonna start with my pink marker. I love a new set of markers. They're super juicy, fun to use. This beetle has a lot of different sections on this body, so I'm gonna play around with using lots of pinks, maybe some yellows to really make this one nice and bright. Maybe its legs are dark pink at the top. Okay, let's do some yellow. Let's give it yellow eyes too. Okay, now I'm gonna switch it up and do some crayons. I do not have a pink crayon, but my red, if I press really lightly, does sort of look pink. Something that I noticed about these crayons, since they are really waxy, you might get a lot of like little flakes kind of coming off when you color with it. With those, just blow them away or sweep them off. But I'm loving this combo. Okay, I think I'm going to do actually some blue just on the very ends of these legs here. And then this one is done. Love it. So like I said, if you have a glue stick, this is helpful because now I'm gonna flip it over, put some glue on the back. My glue stick is purple, so you can see where I'm gonna glue. It does dry clear. Awesome. And now I just have to color my one last beetle. I can flip this over, rub the back. Awesome. All right, my one last one. Let's think about this. Maybe I'll do my black marker first to fill in some stripes. Big thick stripe. Awesome, that looks cool. I'm thinking it does need a black head because that would look nice and dark and dramatic. And then we'll give it some really bright eyes maybe. Let's see, I want to see in contrast what my black wax crayon looks like with this. Oh, that does look pretty cool actually. It is, after all, a dark black beetle. Okay, and then let's do some final touches. I think I'm going to do green. And then how about some bright green marker for the ends of his legs and the antennas. How about the eyes too? We'll do green and blue. Okay, awesome. Here's my last one. And now I've got to glue it down. Da, 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 da. Cool, you guys. So you're also going to notice that when I glued these down, I didn't put it directly in the middle. I'm actually kind of placing them closer to the top of my paper and leaving a little bit of space at the very bottom, almost like a Polaroid. That way, if I wanted to, I could write the name of my made-up beetle, or I could write a little description. I could give it a pretend made-up scientific name if I wanted to. Okay, so you guys have fun with this project. I spent quite a bit of time creating these, so I hope that you get lost in this project just like I did. Have fun, and I can't wait to see what you come up with.